I recently became single and started dating again. One woo, that's a very lonely woo. I'm back on the apps and I forgot how absolutely fucking awful it is on there. Because it's not only very hard to get a match nowadays on the app, but like once you match with a girl, that's like barely half the battle. You're still so far from the date. Because then you have to like send a message and trick them that you're interesting and get them out to meet you in public. And sending that first message is like trying to guess a password on a website that I've never been to yet. And I only get one attempt before they lock me out of my account. Like the stakes are very high. So you have to like match, and then you have to guess the password. Like I don't really fuck with two-factor authentication for dating these days. The other day I matched with a woman, and she's very beautiful. She was photo ID verified, so I knew I wasn't getting, catfished. But she only had one prompt answered on her profile, and it said, "The hottest thing you can do is ask me on a date with your first message." And I was like, oh shit, I'm getting a hint on the password. Incredible. So I did exactly that. I said, how about rooftop cocktails, Friday night, downtown? Give her time, give her place, led with intention. She responded, "Can we go to a Michelin-rated restaurant for the first day?" Turns out asking you on a date with my first message was not the hottest thing I could do, you lying ass. But I figured, hey, a response is a response, let me respond back. And as long as we're negotiating, I said, "Can you order only sparkling water and a single side dish?" And she unmatched me immediately, which makes a lot of sense. I'm not even mad because she was clear in her ask, I was direct in my response, the communication was swift, efficient, nobody wasted anyone's time. But I did think it was funny because for a second I was like, maybe I could fulfill her request. I thought, maybe I'll take her to a Michelin Bib Gourmand restaurant. But then I realized that wouldn't be enough for her either, because she'd pull up to this restaurant and she'd be like, "Michelin Bib Gourmand? That's not Michelin rated, you fucking peasant." Bib Gourmand, by the way, is like the participation trophy for the Michelin Guide. It's for restaurants that are like pretty high quality, but not fancy or expensive enough to be worthy of any Michelin stars. So she probably looks at them the same way that my parents looked at like A-minuses on my report card. Be like, "Oh, A-, that's cute, but that's not straight A's. A-, but you're not straight A student." So she'd pull up to the restaurant and she'd be like, "Michelin Bib Gourmand, what do you want, food stamps?"